Hello everybody and welcome back to Coin Quest. So just to recap what's going on in this series, we are going through $25 boxes of pennies, looking for interesting and valuable coins, but mostly looking for dates that are going to help us fill up this collection, which goes from 1909 all the way up through 2018. Now on top of filling out that collection, we're also going to be pulling out wheat pennies, Indian head pennies, 2009s, whatever we can find. Basically anything that you can see on this score sheet we're going to be pulling out. And as we go through and pull out all of these different types of coins, we're going to be going to the back of this score sheet and using these scores to tally up just how good a box was. So last week we started a penny hunt that ended up going way longer than I thought it would. So I decided to split this episode into two parts. So this is part two. If you haven't already seen part one, I advise you to go back and check that out. There should be a card up here. If you have seen part one already, then you know that this is an amazing box and there's tons of good stuff in here to find. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the second half of this box and see what we can find. Alright guys, I'm not even sure what to say. I just opened up the next roll. I saw some coins that looked old. I grabbed the camera because I want to get a close in on this one. That first one looks very old, and then the second one you can also see is going to be a wheat penny. We have two wheat pennies and this one looks extremely old, guys. Look at the back of that. We might actually be able to put one in the very first page depending on what the date is on this one. Very slick coin, guys. Let's see what we got. Is that 27? I think that's a 1927, guys. Holy crap. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got here. So it looks like 1927 is gonna fall on this page. It's gonna be right there, and my God, guys, I did not expect to find so many old coins. This is looking like it might actually be a really good box. We'll check this other wheat penny that it came right next to. Looks like we might just be hitting like these really good pockets of coins and just having really good luck in those areas. So that one is a 1955 Denver, another one that we don't have. I will just put that here because I'm gonna have to put that one in a second. Let's just go ahead and check this roll and see if we have anything else. I see a 61, so that's almost a wheatie, just missed it by a couple of years. This one looks kind of old. No, it's just a 1972. Alright guys, that is going to be it for that roll as far as wheat pennies go. But I will get into the rest of this, see if we can find any coins that we don't have already, and I will let you know what we got. Alright, so other than those two wheat pennies, we only got one other coin, which I can't even remember the date of now. But guys, take a look at this. This is the 27, now that it's put in the collection. We have the 44. Oh, and I can't forget about that 34 that we found just one roll ago. It's crazy to think that. And then the 54 and 55 Denver. So we're only about 11 rolls into the box. We still have about 39 to go, and we're doing great so far. It is definitely slowing down trying to find coins for these newer sections, especially in these sections right here. It would be great if I could stop having to look at all of the shield cents. I still am looking for the 2013 Denver and the 2011 Denver, but other than that, I don't have much more to go in the shield sense, and then all these other ones, you know, they're just coming along. So guys, we will keep looking around and see what we can find. So guys, I'm about 4 or 5 rolls later now. I found a few coins here and there. No wheats until right now. I just found another super slick looking coin right here, guys. Take a look. Yeah, that one's gonna be a little bit older, I think. I don't know what's going on with this box, but there are some really nice old wheats in here, guys. Let's take a look and see what this one is in 3, 2, 1. No way. 1921, and it is showing up great. Guys, I gotta check the book for that one. That is not a date that comes to mind as being a common one. Really nice looking date actually on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna set the camera down so that you guys can see that. Give me just a second here and I will show you, because I cannot believe that we are finding this. This is actually one of the best boxes that I think I have ever had, guys. So take a look here. 1921. Wow. And it's actually in really, really good shape for that condition. Okay guys, check this out. Here's the red book. This is 1921. 39 million made. That is a low mintage coin that we just found. I haven't found a low mintage coin in the longest time, and actually if we flip over the poster here, we will see that that is listed in the low mintage section. So here we go guys, I just flipped over the poster, and as you can see, low mintage Lincoln cents, there it is, 1921. And we just found one. That is so unbelievable, guys. Literally, we're not even 20 rolls into the box yet. This is going to be a great box. So a few rolls later, and we just got another wheat penny. This one isn't nearly as exciting though. It is a 1956 Denver. So that is one that we don't have yet. So quite a few rolls later now. Since we do have most of this filled, I'm really flying through these rolls at this point. I think I just got another wheat penny though, so we'll see if this is going to be another one of those oldies. This one's a little bit harder to tell, I'd say. You can't really tell if this one's going to be an older one or a newer one. I'm going to go with newer one, but we'll see. So we'll flip it over and see what we got. Yep, so 1953, but that is another one that we don't have in the collection, so we will definitely put that one in there. We haven't gotten a repeat Wheatie yet, so that's really awesome to see. I don't think there's anything else in this roll, but we'll go ahead and look through them real quick just to make sure. Yeah, so nothing else old. We'll go ahead and put that one in the collection. I will let you know once we get another one. So out of the next roll, we got ourselves a couple of new 2009s. Here we have one, which is going to be a 2009 plain. I think they've all been plain so far. Yep, and then this is going to be number 3. So I think we actually, yeah, we already have that one. So we're gonna set that one aside. But here's one that we don't have yet. We have the log cabin on the back side, and this is probably gonna be a P if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it is a Philadelphia. That is one that we don't have yet. It is actually the first in the series, as you can see. Got the log cabin right there. Now that is going to go into the collection, and we are filling that 2009 spot up even better now than we have in the past. So guys, check this out. I wanted to show you this because this just happened. This page is entirely full except for the 1982s, which we will fill up later. We have a huge pile of them right there, but entirely full except for that. And then these other pages are getting really, really close, especially this one. We have just 3 more coins in that one, and then only 1 more coin in here other than the 2009s, which are going to be a little bit harder to find. As you can see, we haven't gotten any Denver Mint 2009s yet, but we do have 3 of the 4 types already in the collection, as you can see here. They are upside down, but that is just something that we have to deal with. Alright guys, so quite a few rolls later now, actually quite a few things have happened. I just sort of decided to stop on this roll because we saw a wheat back coming up here. We're going to go ahead and flip this one to see what we have on that. And it's going to be a 1952 Denver, another one that we don't have. So we'll go ahead and throw that one in the book in just a second, and I'm just going to go quickly show you some of the coins that we have found in the past few rolls. So this is a wheat penny. I didn't film it originally just because it is going to be our first duplicate. So we already found a 1955 Denver in this box, and this is going to be our second one. So we will go ahead and add that to one of these tubes in just a second here. But that was pretty cool to find. We also found our first year without a Denver. We already got the Denver a little bit earlier, but this is the first year 1959 memorial cent, which is going to go into the book as well. And then we get a couple of other things here. We got our 4th 2009. This one is a Philadelphia, so that is going to complete the Philadelphia 2009 series for us. And then we actually got another 2009. This one's finally a Denver, and I believe that's actually the same coin right there. So those came in close proximity of each other. We have both the Philadelphia and the Denver right there, so we got that one all set. Just 3 more 2009s to find after that. And I think that's all I got to show you now. We've got about 15 more rolls to go, and we'll keep going and see what else we can find. Alright guys, so just opened up the next roll, and I think we might have another old Wheatie here. We've had tons of Wheaties in this box, some newer, some older. This one looks like it's going to be on the older side, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. We will see what it is. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be an older one. I'll flip it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so not super old. It's actually post 1940s, but it is a 1941, and I don't think we have that one yet. We will go ahead and flip all the way back to this page though. The only one that we have on this page right now is a 1944, and that spot is empty, so we can put it in there. Definitely going to fill a spot with that one. I don't think that's a very rare one. I think that's actually quite common to find, but we will definitely get to fill a spot with that. And actually we are filling way more than I thought we would at this point, guys. I guess I'll go ahead and just give you a quick update. So here's the first, you know, the most recent page of Wheaties. We got 52D, 53D, 54D, 55D, and 56D, so that's kind of interesting there. And then here is the earliest page of the coppers. We haven't filled in any of the 1960s yet, although we do have quite a pile of them right there. A few are missing though, and then the 70s we haven't filled in yet. Actually, I don't think we found any of the 70S's yet. The S mints are proving to be a little bit harder for me at this point, but everything on this page except for the 1982s, which we have a big pile of right there, is full, so that's great. This page is only missing 2. We need the 90D and the 2003 Denver. And then this page is only missing one other than the 2009s. We need a 2011 Denver and only 3 other 2009s, all with a D mint mark. So this is filling up way faster than I thought it would. Okay, so I just opened up the very next roll and I am seeing something that I don't think I have ever seen in my life. Take a look at this, guys. That's not a dime. A dime would have a reeded edge, so I'm not really sure what that is. I'm guessing it's going to be some sort of a foreign coin. You can see this coin right here. It's definitely not a penny. It's not even the correct size of a penny, so we'll open that up and see what we got here. Jeez, it's slipping through. Okay, what is that? What the heck? It's pretty lightweight. It's got a copper look to it. It says 10 something. And it's got the year 2009, so I will put this, I don't know where I'm going to put this. I think it's Korean, looking at the language there. I'm pretty sure this is some sort of a Korean coin, maybe like a Korean penny or something. That's definitely something I've never found before. We do count those for score on our score sheet, so I guess that's pretty cool to find. I think that counts for 2 or 3 points. Lightweight, little 2009 10 something from Korea, I want to say, so very interesting. We'll see if there's anything else in here now that we got the camera on. Just take a quick peek. There's a Canadian cent right there. Actually, there's another one right there. There's all kinds of Canadians up in this roll, but is there going to be anything old? That is the question. Well, it doesn't look like it, so we will get on to the next roll. Alright guys, so we are just 3 rolls from the end. I only have these 2 more rolls to go through, and we just came across a wheat penny. It's been quite a while, I gotta say. This one does look a little bit newer, so I'm guessing that's gonna be late 50s. It's actually in really good shape. We'll go ahead and flip it in 3, 2, 1. 1956 plain. Oop, dropped it. So 1956 plain. That is a quite common coin, but I'll tell you what, we don't have that. We have the 56D, but we don't have the 56 plain, so I will definitely take that. Actually finishes the 1956 for us. So any more 1956s we find, we will be putting right into the extra container there. You can see that this wheat page is already coming along really nicely. Really happy to see all of that. And as we go, we still have wheats, guys. We found some really nice coins out of these first rolls. 1927, 34, and 1921 is by far the best coin that we've found so far. But you know, towards the end of the box, it really started slowing down. So we just have these 2 rolls left. I'll go ahead and go through them live for you now. So I'll just put this up here and just get that started. First, I'm going to take these coins here and dump them. I've found that with these placemats, usually about 1 or 2 rolls is a good amount to, you know, be dumping into the box, and it works really well. They just slide right off, so that's one of my favorite things about this placemat. Another one of the really good things that I've found so far is that, you know, as you guys know, I like to hunt with 1 glove on, and it's kind of difficult to grip coins when you're using a glove like this, but it does make sure that, you know, first of all, your hands are clean and that you're not getting anything on the coins. Now, the thing that I like about this is that when you have a coin that's on the mat, I didn't think I'd be able to pick it up with the gloves, but it does give a little bit and it allows you to pick it up even when you have a glove on. And we just found this 2009. I'm going to flip it over and see if that's a Denver mint mark that we need. Nope, it's just going to be a Philadelphia. So we actually have a little bit of a pile of those going right now, and we will be putting those in a tube a little bit later here. So just checking these real quick, looking for that 03 Denver if I can find it. Other than that, I'm just looking for copper coins and the 2009s. Actually, we just got another one right there. That is the formative years, and it is also a Philadelphia. So lots and lots of Philadelphia 2009 coins here. Haven't been able to get too many of the Denvers though. All right, guys, so we'll take this, go ahead and dump, and we will get into our last roll. The box is like overflowing at this point because this is the end of the box. So, all right, let's get into this last roll and see if we can get lucky right here at the end, and we will see. Maybe there's an old coin in here, maybe not. Usually on the end it's always disappointing, but you never know. You could get something. I have been pulling out some really nice looking coppers so far. This one's old, I just can't tell what the date is on it because it's got some gunk on it, so I'm not going to even bother with that. But it looks like there aren't going to be any Wheaties in here, guys. I'll just check real quick for any of the older coppers that we need, like the 62 or the 63. Anything with an S mint mark is good. But it doesn't look like we're gonna have any in that roll, guys, so that is the end of the box. Why don't we go ahead and get into a quick wrap up and we'll take another look at that collection. Alright, so it is time to tally up everything that we found today. As you can see, there are the rejects. Those are gonna be going back to a different bank. And here, why don't we go ahead and start with the collection. So this was by far the best find that we found today. It's a 1921, and it's actually, not only is it a pre-1940s coin, but it's also a low mintage coin. If we look at the list over here, 1921 is on the list. So low mintage coin is going to be worth 25 points. Again, we're going to be tallying up the points to see how many points we got on this box. And then we move over to the 1927, so that's worth 10 points just for being a pre-1940s. Why don't we go ahead and check the list real quick just to see if 27 is on there. Nope, 27D and S are, but 27 is not, so that is just worth 10 points. So we're up to 35. 1934 is worth another 10 points, so that brings us up to 45. And then after that, we got some post-1940 wheat pennies, a whole bunch of them actually. 1941, 44, 52 Denver, 53 Denver, 54 Denver, 55 Denver, and a couple of 56 and a 56 Denver. And then we also got a duplicate 55 Denver there. So that's 9 wheat pennies for a total of 45 more points. And then, you guys, why don't we just go ahead and take a look at the collection to see how far we got. That is page 1. Page 2 is completely done except for the 1982s. Page 3, we are still missing that 2003, but other than that, it's all full. And then page 4, we are only missing the 2009s. And again, the 2009s are going to count for 1 point, so we got 5 of them there and 11 more right there. So that is another 16 points. So guys, in total, oh, and I cannot forget this foreign coin, which I believe is from Korea. That is going to be worth 2 points. So guys, in total, if we don't count any Canadians, this box came out to 108 points. Now, that is largely in part to this coin right here. That is such an awesome find. I'm still in shock that we found that. Not only that, but we found 3 pre-1940s wheats in the same box. That does not happen, guys. But 108 points on the box, and if you count the Canadians, which I do because I live here in Michigan, that would be a total of 123 points because we got 3 young heads as well. A lot going on in this box, guys. Thank you for sticking with me and watching this episode. I really appreciate that. Now, by the time you're watching this video, these placemats should be up for sale, so you can get these for yourself so that you can use them and sort of follow along in the point system as you hunt through your coins as well. I'll leave details on how to do that in the description down below, and I'll probably have comments as well. So definitely check that out if you're interested in getting one for yourself. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to go down below and leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot, and it shows your support for the series. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, because we post new videos like this every single week, and you do not want to miss them, guys. But with that being said, my name is Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins signing out, and I will see you in the next one.